Welcome, Outlander.
Thank you.
So I binged all 15 episodes after I had already seen the pilot last year, but in preparation for this interview over the last week.
Wow. Oh, wow.
I cannot get the theme song out of my damn head. I'm going to need your help sort of exorcising that demon from me later. Maybe you can sing an awful version of it for me. But that's not going to happen. First, Sam, wanted to ask you, how's your French coming? I understand you were taking some.
Très bien. It's a great part of season 2 that they go to France and they speak this other language, and we've got a fantastic French tutor that has been working quite closely with production, and it's really nice to speak another language, and actually infinitely easier than Gaelic. Which we spoke in the first season.
And Caitriona, you already speak French, right?
Oh, well, no, I wouldn't go that far. I lived in France many years ago, so I could speak a little bit, but, having not been there in about 14 years, you lose it. But it's nice to speak it again.
One of the big questions among fans is whether the second season is going to start off the same way the book did. Can you address that?
I can, but I won't. Yeah, it's a good. Let them wonder. It's an interesting question. It's one of the key. It's one of the key decisions we kind of made. Because fans of the book know it opens a very specific way, and it's very interesting. And it's nice to preserve a little bit of mystery for even people that have read the book.
Is there an aspect of the second novel that you're really excited about seeing play out on screen?
A lot of things from the second half during the actual rebellion, because it's intensely dramatic, and there's a number of just really heart-ripping scenes that are from that. From the first part, there's a number of extremely funny scenes, which I've seen a couple of so far, and they're great.
There's a character from season 1 that shows up in season 2 and meets up with you guys. We don't want to spoil it for the folks who don't know the books, but can you say whether you shot that scene and what was it like?
No, we haven't shot that scene.
I'm trying to think of. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we haven't shot that yet.
No.
So we'll email you and tell you when we've done it.
But there are characters that come back in later on in the second part of the season. But there's some fantastic new characters.
Yeah, that's what's been really exciting. Sam and I, we kind of work together all the time, so it's nice when we get these new people come in.
You're saying you're bored of me?
No, not at all. I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah. And now we have young, attractive French actors coming in.
French men come into set, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of fun. No, but some fantastic actors like Dominique Pignon, Francis Delatour. It's really exciting. It's just, I think that's one of the great things about the show is that we just get such incredible talent that come in.
One of the characters, Annalise, Jamie's ex. What is the dynamic there?
She's beautiful and intelligent and blonde.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
that's the whole story. What else do you need to know?
That's all.
That pretty much takes place in Versailles, and we actually haven't shot that particular part because all the Versailles scenes are going to be shot in England, but we're due to go back and kind of do that.
It's kind of nice, though. I think Claire and her sort of bond. So it's nice that we have someone from Jamie's past that comes in, and yet, the girls can be friends too.
Are there still feelings between Jamie and Annalise?
I think there's a friendship. As I said, I haven't played those scenes yet, but I think there's definitely a bond and a connection there. And
why are you looking at me?
Well, she was the very first one who flogged you, so that was really it started a whole.
It's it'll be interesting to play. As I said, we haven't actually got to that yet. So, but the actress has been in, and we've read those scenes in. It's been interesting.
How's the pregnancy going?
Oh, it's a very, very interesting part of Claire, the impending motherhood. It's it sort of changes everything, and it's something that she didn't quite think that she would ever be able to achieve. So it's as much as she's so excited and looking forward to it, it does bring up a lot of fear and a lot of confusion, and what kind of mother will she be? Will she be able to be a good mother? And she didn't have her own mother around since the age of 5 or 7? 5. So it's a really great great part, and I'm loving playing it, and it's nice. I get to wear a baby bump, which is very interesting. Except when Sam likes to punch it, which is always a bit.
I
weird.
don't. I love that baby bump. It's I'm fascinated by it, and it's great fun to poke.
Do you guys get a little bit of a break on the sort of assault, attack, violence front this season? That was one thing that was. It's hard to watch characters you care about go through those really graphic trials and tribulations. Is season 2 a little bit lighter in terms of that?
Well, it never goes to that place, again. I mean, that was a unique piece of storytelling in the whole saga, but it definitely has threat, there has violence, there's assaults, that's part of this world. There's a war. So there's ugly things that will happen, but yeah, that's not a signature of the show that we do every year.